Good morning. Happy after Christmas. Hope you guys are well. So I am going to attempt two things today. One, I had a customer ask me to show her using only the 3 brushes that she has. So I'm going to do that using, I'm going to do my full face with detail, the 3D, and the blush and bronzer. I feel like I need to move this down a little bit. And I'm also going to attempt to do a, half cut crease eyeshadow, which I've never done before. And I'm also gonna use purples, which I've never done with this makeup before. So let's go. All right, so I have wet my Perfector sponge and I have wrung it out in a clean towel, and I'm just gonna spray it with my setting spray. So if you are new to Saint, thanks for watching. Say hello. Let me know if you rewatch it. Let me know if there's something that you would like to see. I love the way this setting spray smells. A little bit like coconut, maybe a little vanilla. All right, so this makeup, you will be color matched for 2 foundation colors. One brightening color and one that more matches your skin tone. So I'm going to use linen under my eyes, which I'm also going to use for my, oh, thanks, Sharina, that's really kind. I'm going to use linen under my eyes and also for my half cut crease. And y'all, I'm a little bit nervous about this eyeshadow look, but you know what? We will learn together. All right, this looks kind of crazy right now, but I'm literally just slapping it on. So the cool thing about this makeup is that you need an artist to color match you, to look at your skin and determine what your 2 colors should be. After that, it is really personal preference. It's what lip and cheek colors you're into, what eyeshadow colors you're into. I can certainly recommend eyeshadow colors that would be good for your eyes, but I feel like eyeshadow colors are really like how they make you feel. All right, this is really super bright. So if you are putting this makeup on and it looks like you see the brush strokes, your color is probably too light. And you'll see in a minute, it might look right now like this is too dark and the other's too light, but it will all blend. All right, so Stephanie Warrington, this video is for you and your brushes. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the big end of my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm really just gonna you can certainly blend with your sponge. I am finding lately that I really like using this brush because it doesn't take off any of the makeup. And sometimes if my sponge is too wet, like I didn't wring it out too well, I feel like it kind of takes some of the coverage away. I'm gonna move these for a second. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So now we're all blended. And what I love about this makeup is that I have coverage, but it's still, you can still see my skin. So that was it. That was step 1. Now I'm gonna go in with my contour color, which I've noticed the last couple days, it's pretty chilly here in Florida, that I was like having a hard time getting my contour color out. So I literally just turned my blow dryer on and popped it on the contour color to warm it up. So in the group, we have a giveaway every Friday, and this Friday, you can get any eyeshadow color you want simply by doing a before and after picture of yourself wearing the makeup on your personal page and tag me and tag the group. Okay, So don't be scared of contour. Our face has natural dimension already. All that contour is doing is accentuating that. So I am using indigo. I'm just gonna blend and blend this up. See. So my oldest is at his dad's today, and my youngest, I'm gonna go back with the other end of that 3D blush and blend this in a little bit, is at tennis, and my husband went to the office. It is like peace on earth in here. It is so quiet. I can hear the clock ticking, and I have gotten a lot accomplished. Christmas is put away. The house is not like deep cleaned, but you know, it's cleaner. And man, it's been nice. We had a house full for Christmas for a couple of days. We went to my husband's family for Christmas Eve. It was great. Okay, so because I'm gonna do kind of a purple look in the eyes, I'm gonna use Plum as my eyeshadow color, and I just wanted to show you guys. So I have been wearing scarlet over the holidays to match my crazy bright nails. And I needed to use my multitasker brush for this eyeshadow look. And so my brush was like covered in scarlet. And I just wanted to show you, before I came on, I just sprayed a little bit of our brush cleaner on the microfiber cloth, and I just swirled and until my brush no longer had any scarlet on it. Now it's good as new. So anyway, just want to show you that. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a little Plum, and I'm using now the smaller end of the blush and bronzer, going right above where I contoured. And then I'm just gonna flip this brush around, and this is why I love these brushes. I feel like I get more bang for my buck because they're double-ended, so I'm getting 2 for the price of 1. And then I'm also, like, I have 2 tools in my hand, and Kara, the founder, is just such a genius. I feel like the way that she grouped the 2 brushes together just works so well. Okay, so let's attempt this half-cut crease. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. Okay, so I used my brightening highlight on my eyes, and I'm gonna use this smudge brush into my Vanilla Dust setting powder. If you are going to do an eyeshadow look, I do suggest that you lay down Vanilla Dust first for your eyeshadow to last. All right, I'm gonna swipe these away again so I can see. Okay, here goes nothing. All right, so I have Cupcake, Lullaby, Ken. Is that right? I've never worn these colors before. Yeah. And Photoshop is an illuminator. So here we go. I'm going to start with the fluffy end of my eyeshadow brush into Lullaby. I don't know if this is the best look with these bright nails I got going. And I'm just going to windshield wiper. So I get more questions from women about hooded eyes, and hooded eyes are like more the norm. I think more women have hooded eyes than non-hooded eyes. And it's really like, I don't know, I feel like the word hooded eyes has kind of a negative connotation, but it's really no big deal. It just means that when you look straight on, it's like, see how you can see my crease and you can see this bottom part of my eyelid? When you have hooded eyes, it's like this. You just don't see that part of your eye. No big deal. all it means is you're just gonna move your color application up. That's it. All right, so I'm really just windshield wipering. Purple is not, like, my eye color, purples are recommended. It's definitely not my go-to, but we're gonna go to it today. See what happens. Okay, so that's Lullaby. Now I'm gonna go into Kin, the smaller end of my eyeshadow brush, and going with this, like the natural angle of my lower lash, going to create a V. Oh, that's not as dark as I thought it would be. Let's get some more of that. And then fill it in. All right, maybe I'm being a chicken. Let me get some more. Okay, there we go, now I can see it. All right, so what is left on the brush, I'm just gonna bring over. And then flip this around, do a little blend. Woo, okay. What do you think? Hold on, come back to me, comments. Oh man, okay. What are we rebrand? Oh, right. I agree, Katie. Yes, 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 yes. I know. It's really like hooded. I don't know why I feel like that's a negative thing, but. Okay, so if you are just hopping on, I am attempting to do my first ever half cut crease. And I am using purples, which I do not tend to go to. So, Teresa, I'm using Lullaby and Kin. Just gonna darken this one a little more. Carry what's left over into the crease. All right, here comes the scary part. See, so I'm gonna use my multitasker brush, which I showed you I cleaned off from Scarlett. That's a lot of eyes, guys. Okay, thank you, Christine. Okay, so I'm gonna use my multitasker brush, the flatter end, go back into Linen, which was my brightest highlight color. And so I'm doing a half crease. So I'm gonna stop about here, go right along my lash line. And then open my eye. Oh, it worked. Did you see that? Okay, so then that gives me a guideline. Uh-oh. Oh, this is harder than it looks. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, maybe I should have practiced. We'll see how it turns out in the end. We'll keep the faith. Okay, going back into Linen and going along my lower lash. And then you just open, right? We're gonna flip or flap, Katie? Do not know. Okay, so it kind of gave me a little guideline. I realize people have been doing like cutting the crease and half crease for a long time, but it's new to this old girl. At least attempting to do it myself is new. Okay. So now I'm gonna stay with that. Blending is gonna be the answer. I'm gonna go in with my smudge brush into Cupcake and just set this because our highlights are creams. And then, so maybe my crease is not real straight, but I think I'm gonna do a little blending just to soften the edges. And then I was thinking I would use, it looks better after blending, right? I was thinking I would use Photoshop Illuminator. Just right over the eyes, the eye color. And again, just blend a little. Okay. So maybe it's not like a super glamour girl half cut crease, but I think it's pretty. Yeah. Okay. So let's finish. Let's do eyebrows using my line brush into my contour. And I'm also going to use, we have one eyeliner, Black Friday. I'm going to use that to line my upper lids, and I think I might tight line them and do a little on the bottom. So my brows are pretty dark. They don't take a lot, but I do feel like I have some balder spots, and I also have some very blonde eyebrow hairs that, I don't know, maybe they're gray, maybe they're blonde, I don't know, but filling them really makes a big difference. Oh my gracious, Teresa, do you see what I'm doing? Basically, the rule of thumb is start side of your nose, edge of your nose, that's where you want it to end. I use the brush turned like in the hair stroke way first, and then I turn it sideways and brush the product in. That's it. Totally it. Now, if I had less eyebrows, I would do more product along the bottom line and then brush it up. Teresa, you always look beautiful. Happy day after engagement day, Teresa. Super exciting. Okay, so let's do Black Friday. Okay, so one thing we haven't talked about is mixing our creams and our shadows. So this is Black Friday eyeliner. This is Arabian Nights, which you guys know me. This is not the way I'd really like to wear my eyes. I just don't feel real comfortable in it. I'm more of like put a little liner on and mascara kind of girl. This liner I love. Love, well, it's not liner, but this cream eyeshadow I love. All right, so I'm dipping the small end of the multitasker into Black Friday. And I'm just gonna do a very little line. I'm not even dipping back in to get more. Super concentrated, so it makes it really easy. I'll soften that just a little bit. And tight lining is new to me, but you basically take, I don't like it in my waterline. It just makes, just doesn't feel good on my eyes, but I wear contacts, so maybe my eyes are sensitive. So instead of trying to do the waterline, I do more of like the bottom of the lash line and just kind of smudge it in there. And I'm gonna do my mascara off camera because I feel like it takes forever and that's not very fun to watch. But I will post an after picture. But I do feel like it makes a really big difference. And you could certainly get away with not lining, which I think I won't since I'm doing all this purple goodness. I will skip liner on top. Okay. All right, so I'm jumping around because I was so excited about this eyeshadow. I'm gonna go back to my bronzer. So a fellow artist has been keeping her bronzer in this little square compact. And I'm like, okay, that is genius because I like to mix Bella and Glow together and be kind of like messy and use a lot of it. And so when I have it in my compact like this, I really have to have like a separate space for it. But with it like this, in that little square, then I can be as messy as I want to be. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do is set my powder, do my lips, set my makeup. I'm going back into Vanilla Dust. Does anyone have a brand of, you remember like my mom used them when I was growing up. I know Mary Kay used to make them, like oil blotting cloths, like they're almost like tissue paper. Just wondering, like I've been so much happier with my skin since I started using the Milk System. I'm just cleaning off my brush so I can do my, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use this lip liner, my old favorite go-to. I've been so much happier with my skin using the Milk System and during the winter with the makeup, but I'm just wondering when summer comes if I'm going to like be oily again. And I was thinking maybe I should try some of those like oil blotting cloths because I feel like with this makeup, like the less you touch it, the better. Like not wiping, just if I feel oily, blotting. So anyway, sure I can find them on Amazon. All right, so this is Liar from Urban Decay. And I thought I would go pretty nude lip. I'm gonna come back in, contour a little under my lip to give the lip a little shadow. You see that? What are we doing? I was thinking, oh, I think I grabbed the wrong one. I did. Okay, so we'll do plum on our lips too. And then a little bit of Lolly, which Lolly looks scary in the tin. And it's such a pretty gloss. So here's Lolly. And it was a 50% off item. In my opinion, I haven't checked since early this morning, but the compacts and the brushes, 50% off, those are amazing deals. If you are in the market for any of those things. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna put mascara on, I'm gonna take a picture. Thanks for being here. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and happy Monday.